On the mic, Nick, how's it going?
I'm doing pretty good. How about you?
Doing all right, my man. The grind is back, so got to be doing very well in a wee bit. We got Poe and EggPin already getting started. You've got EggPin cleaning up stock one, already pressuring Poe at the edge.
So some info, I guess, on EggPin, because this is one of my best friends, practice partners. She used to go by I'm Sorry Julia and was a Palu main. Recently she's going through a character crisis, but I know Chrom has definitely been one of the best characters that he's found like fun with while being able to play.
Sweet. Gotta love the main fiends when they swap around a little bit, switching onto a character that actually seems to click. And right now, Chrom appears to be clicking 112% already in Poe, as EggPin has been doing really well with his safe pressure, but that time the up smash sneaking underneath those attempted aerial approaches.
So at this point, just ledge trapping because, well, it should be. Chrom can just throw moves out and halftime is just gonna hit, just because of just how big a sword is. It's just,
Definitely.
This point. So you're getting them off stage a lot. The main problem is they're just not getting like kill moves.
Yeah, EggPin's got to finish her food.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
They're definitely not within. Oh, and they get off ledge, but they're definitely not within a up tilt kill potential. Even if there was actually probably a little bit of rage before, but to my knowledge, around like 170 is when Chrom, like the Martina quad people, can start killing with their up throw. Especially on PS2 with the low ceiling, like that. But at F-Smash,
Poe is doing really, really well right now, just basically forcing out unsafe options from EggPin. Is he going to go off stage? No, tries to just allows a little bit of respect to that up, not trying to challenge it. Gets the down smash, but actually missing the timing. Great tech read by Poe, again off stage with the dash attack. What pressure do we have this time? The forward smash.
Yeah, so as you said, they didn't finish their food, so now that's, without rage, not going to take it. They have to find a way to get that kill because now Poe's just sitting on rage, and if this isn't building, or they don't get anything off it, then they're just letting Poe deal more knockback, and eventually that up B was not.
Now we're going to get the triple up air too. Like, it's racking up so much here. It just feels like EggPin hasn't quite labbed out like the kill setup for the safe pressure, because we've seen forcing a lot of options but not quite getting anything to connect. This is a lesson in evasiveness by Poe. It doesn't matter how many times you get hit, just don't get hit by that killing blow.
Good kill the devil. So yeah, so with rage now, it's definitely Poe's game to lose, but with Chrom's rage, it's definitely doable for EggPin if they can get in and kill. Ooh, the F smash kind of punished the F smash. -10 on shield, by the way.
Really?
Yes. It is. Oh, that should be it. Yeah,
definitely.
So I imagine we're probably gonna see a counter trick let's say run it back, which is definitely doable. I think it was mostly just EggPin not finishing their kills.
All right, so let's see. What do you think we're going to see for Game 2?
I can totally see actually, I would probably imagine on the bands from Poe, and I know a lot of wolves like different stages, so, and I can imagine definitely Plat working out, but with how much that EggPin was getting comboed in the air, I don't necessarily know if that's something in their best interest, but I guess we'll see now.
Palu pick. So you actually called this. You said that EggPin had previously been experimenting with Palu before switching over to Chrom, so perhaps a bit of familiarity, hoping for the change up in Game 2.
And with that, I'll leave you with one last thing before I go play my set. This is actually EggPin's favorite stage in the game.
Oh, perfect.
So, yeah, but I'll leave you with that.
All right, thanks for hopping in, Nick. All right, so we got a player in EggPin with their old main and their favorite stage, but not quite working out right here. 113% already as Poe is applying a good bit of pressure with aerials, and that's kind of unusual. When you think of Palu, you think of this being a character that excels in air-to-air combat. There we go, we get the back air flanking, trying to get a bit of an optimistic up smash. That won't quite kill. Good punish on the dash grab attempt by Poe. But yeah, if you're just going to sit and shield, I'm going to go ahead and grab you and toss you off stage. Get out of here. Down throw dash attack, bread and butter, but Poe does not quite get the tech chase situation. Aggressive side B, but great coverage there by EggPin, recognizing the roll on and being able to react to it. Couple platform drop aerial attempts, not quite working out, and EggPin kind of dealing with the same problem as last time. You can go ahead and rack somebody up to kill percent, but you have to finish it up. There is the auto reticle. A little bit more ledge pressure here from Poe, but not quite working out with that double back air instead. EggPin gets the neutral air, misses on the explosive flame. And then this is the Palu special. I'm going to forward air 17 times. There's nothing you can do about it. Just look at it go. Even though that move has been nerfed a wee bit, it is still super good for spacing.
Indeed it is, Scouts. Indeed it is. Lettering here to join you as always. It's Palu versus Wolf. Top tier matchup. You love to see it back at Xanadu proper. Poe right now hanging on to this first stock of his amazingly, I would say. Kind of, if he can take the second one, like he's in such good spirits.
That's kind of what we saw earlier in game one. It's just Poe lived a lot longer and EggPin really struggled to get the kill.
So, I mean, hey, that's a quick stock right there. The nice forward tilt, the easy claws. That's the easiest edge guards. And EggPin has to like take a quick second just to compose themselves because you're down a game, you're down a full stock. So you kind of have to compose yourself and think, well, where do I go from here?
This is definitely winner's bracket life, so you've got to go ahead and clean it up. Do you notice a few things that Poe is doing a bit improperly, a couple patterns that you picked up on? Or are you going to go super aggressive and just try to get some offstage gameplay? Right now, Poe not looking like he's giving up anything whatsoever. That's
a quick re-grab. What are you going to do? I'd like to get up avoiding that down smash percentage-wise, doing all right too, but need to find a little bit more traction. Yeah, if you can just keep edge guarding Poe, keep him at ledge, pester him a bit more, you can definitely get something.
Good forward tilt there. I like that mix-up. Poe's been like sitting in shield and then immediately dropping it when getting it with a multi-hit. It's a good recognition by EggPin.
Oh, and I like that movement as well from EggPin, just kind of pushing back a little bit, letting Poe move forward enough just to get punished. It's pretty smart. And if you're up like this, you want to keep it like that.
I love the down air attempt. This is the kind of aggressive gameplay that I was talking about. EggPin needs to take a couple more risks, very nearly falling into that down smash.
Oh, that caught. Oh my goodness, getting caught by the explosive flame here. Trying to just keep Poe offline. How are you going to do it? Not getting the down tilt. So it's still pretty high percentage. Not finding the grab either, but still surviving from those deadly down smashes. I think Poe losing his stock.
Finally, so that's a good early kill for EggPin. I think that he almost lost his stock to that down smash. If it had hit, I'm pretty sure that would have killed.
Oh no, Poe literally just kind of threw away his last stock.
Poe? What was that?
Poe, you gotta relax. Like, you had the lead. You have to just tap it in, my man.
Either he went for the swaggiest side B from full stage, like, I'm gonna get this, I'm gonna look sick doing it, or he just messed up a beat reversal on his blaster. I think it's the latter.
I would definitely believe it's the latter. Even though we're offline, we're still not fully used to those inputs in that world. So
you're learning.
Hey, we're not losing, we're learning.
The muscle memory will come back eventually.
It really will. It does take a little bit of time to adapt to offline because you're just so used to some of the online timings for everything. So to have to kind of babysit your way back into the correct way to play the game, will take a little bit. But hey, going back to PS2, a fun way to end it off the tried and true classic. Now this is kind of what MVA looks like. 2 top tiers on PS2.
Oh yeah, this is the old faithful. This is the old reliable. If y'all didn't check the date, you might think that this was back in 2020.
Exactly. Could have been 2019, for goodness sakes. But hey, you have early bracket Seagull Joe versus early bracket Dexter right now. But these two
Let's hope they can give us a show to rival those two. Right now, we're seeing a lot of this, again, air-to-air combat by EggPin. EggPin now finally has the advantage, though. When it was Chrom versus Wolf, it felt like Poe was just getting in those hits a little bit earlier, but now EggPin just has the frame data to dominate those exchanges.
And you know, Wolf predominantly has Reflector and has the Blaster to kind of pester your opponent, but Palutena has this obnoxious stuff too. She has the Reflector, she has her neutral and side specials to also do some damage and pester you along the way. So it's kind of just a game of annoying each other and spacing around one another. And EggPin's doing a surprisingly good job at getting so many grabs on Poe, actually.
The runoff neutral air, that may not do it.
No.
Yeah, that's the problem, is Poe saved his jump and EggPin was a tad too early with that counter. I like the idea, but the execution just was not there.
Unfortunately, not quite finding it. Or the Pillar of Light as well. Can the back throw do it from here? It does, and that's a quick reset to the Smash 4 special. 0%, 2 stocks each. And I want to see how, because again, EggPin's not even doing that bad.
No.
Poe kind of SD'd last game, but EggPin is doing a great job juggling Poe, a great job grabbing Poe, and just kind of controlling a lot of space. So even though Poe originally won that first game and was doing so well in game 2, kind of fell through the cracks.
I feel like the forward tilt usage by EggPin shows that EggPin's recognizing what Poe likes to do out of shield. And typically he likes to shield, and then he assumes that you're going to do a single hit, and then immediately drops it, either spot dodges or tosses out a jump. And when you jump out of shield onto a multi-hit character like Palutena, you're going to be in a bit of trouble. Poe getting that extension, though, forcing EggPin to a bit of disadvantage. And now this is where I think if EggPin can buckle down and get a stock and draw even, this game is firmly possible. You have to dodge those barrage of hitboxes at edge, and great defensive prowess to do so.
Dastardly down smashes indeed. Can you actually recover? No, a quick gimp with auto reticle is actually putting EggPin in the lead. I was going to say that Poe is doing a great job getting the percentage lead and kind of forcing tough situations on EggPin, but EggPin manages to find those very decisive moments where he comes out on top in terms of stocks. And Poe's now on the back foot when predominantly he was really set up to make this a 2-0.
Agreed. So now we can't see Poe press this. I think that Poe needs to go ahead and continue to play as safely as he previously was. If he starts like tossing out forward smash, back air, he may not find success. Pressing against Palu is never the answer, but does get the stock there. Not too much of a deficit.
That's a pretty nice way to get yourself back on the board. It's kind of a deficit right now, unfortunately, but if you can just just do this. Just run away, kind of just annoy Palu and force her to approach a little bit. You have a lot of time on the clock. You can use that as a resource to kind of claw back in percentage. Because fun fact, a lot of people, especially in the lower end of the bracket, just want to press some buttons.
Oh, yeah.
So if you just lean back a little bit, they will just start pressing buttons at you, and it's an easy punish. So if Poe can just kind of tap into that and just realize that like EggPin's just moving around a lot, kind of fishing for grabs, you can definitely get a lot of combo percentage off of that and just cause some problems for him. But oh no, this is looking kind of rough for Poe right now.
Gets the kill and the forward air. Will that do it? It will. Phenomenal gameplay by EggPin. It felt like as soon as EggPin was able to get Poe in disadvantage, Poe just never stood a chance in that last stock.
It was so unfortunate. Again, Poe was doing so great into that, but it's actually EggPin cleaning it up. And you got to respect that adaptation. You got to expect, of course, I missed game 1, but the switch to Palutena, I believe, really kind of sealed the deal for them. So great work and good job. Continue on into winner's bracket.
Agreed. It is always good to see these players making a change over and trying out their new mains early in bracket. That's definitely the time to do it.